Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I thought I would let everyone know that I have at least 2 coaching slots opening up this weekend. And this will be for the month of August, and I'm going to put instructions on how to apply on the community tab here on YouTube, and I'm going to stick it to the top of my Facebook fan page, which is linked all over my YouTube underneath my videos. It's in my About page, and I should put a link to it in my community tab post also. And people will say, Jason, why do you use Facebook? Why are you doing consultations? And I'll get to that in a minute. My coaching services at this point, they're going to $250 a month. If I raise it beyond that, though, I will offer discounts for certain people later, depending upon things like either veteran status, first responder status, things like that. But again, 250 I think is more than reasonable considering now that I've got in the flow and the rotation and I've got all my current clients sorted. I have it down a lot more organized. My last batch I gave them a little bit cheaper because they're going to have to put up with me learning to organize a bunch of clients all in one go. But and here's what I would tell people: if the rates raised later and I lock you in at a lower price like this, I'll keep you there. So what do I offer in terms of the coaching? It's generally going to be weekly updates on your programming, customized programming based upon your specific needs as a lifter, as an athlete. I don't really even care what your goals are as long as you want to get stronger and you're a good fit, because I have people who compete in a couple different things, and actually, surprisingly, some people think, oh, is this powerlifting coaching? No, it's strength coaching. Uh, I don't have a single competitive powerlifter on my current roster. I have people who compete in a couple different sports, but I don't have any of them who currently compete in powerlifting. So I'm not actually concerned with that. Is, are you serious about getting stronger? That's the real question. And if you are and you want my coaching services, you might be a good client. You might be a good prospective client. So what I'm going to say, though, I put detailed instructions up as a litmus test of how to apply. And if someone comes over and messages me with, hey, I'm interested in coaching, it's like I'm not even going to respond. And I generally don't. Like I would say I ignored at least 20 of those last time I did this. Because if a person can't follow in basic instructions on how to apply for a coaching service, here's the point I would make. How can you coach somebody like that? Because I actually require form check videos. Right? If you're one of my clients and you're not going to send me form check videos or regular updates or check all the spreadsheets I send you, you're not coachable. So what this comes down to is that I'm actually offering coaching services. And if a person can't be coached because they can't follow simple instructions, I'm not interested in taking them on as a client. I will save that slot for someone who can follow instructions. And that's just being fair, guys, because this service works both ways. It's, yes, I'm offering a service. Yes, I want customers, I want clients, but they need to be people who can actually utilize the service. And if a person just isn't bright enough or have good enough reading comprehension to follow a set of instructions of how to apply for it, with the simplest stuff of, hey, this is my stats, this is my age, these are my goals, it's going to be a problem. If they can't figure out how to use Zelle, which is usually what I want most people to use. I mean, there can be exceptions for people who if someone seems like they might be a really good client, I will arrange something alternatively. But generally speaking, you need to be able to use your phone to record workouts. You need to be able to use something like Zelle. You need to be able to read a spreadsheet and, follow a written program, because that's going to be done every single day, is going to be plugged in for people. And again, be able to take instructions and get in front of a video camera, because that's part of the service I offer. It's form check, form coaching, full training programming, customized and adjusted for your individual needs, and it's updated on a weekly basis, so we adjust it as we go, all through spreadsheets. And again, every 2 weeks it's going to be a video call update. So I want someone on Skype or Facebook video or something like that. I utilize several different formats, whatever we need to do to make it work with that client and whatever they have available for apps. Because I utilize whatever's there. I'm going to do everything from Skype to Facebook, and Facebook makes it really easy. So we come over to the point of why the Facebook. Because Facebook gives me real-time access to my clients. Number one, it lets me make sure they're not just a troll. If a person doesn't have a profile that I can see, I don't necessarily want to get in front of a camera with them, right? Because they're wasting my time. I don't want to waste my time getting in front of a camera with a faceless troll, or book a slot for a consultation with someone who I don't know is actually a real person who's serious. And people say, well, that's not fair to people who don't have that. Well, it's not really my issue. They should make a Facebook. If you're serious about my coaching services, you should probably go make a Facebook and add some of your real life friends and loved ones and verify that you're a real person and be ready to use it, because Facebook is the primary social media that I use personally. It is a phenomenal system for me communicating with clients because it allows me to send files to you real time. It lets me put apps on my phone so that if I'm even out doing anything or I'm laying down reading not by my computer and I have my phone, it will pop up messages from my clients without me having to put out a public phone number so they can text me, so that again trolls can harass me. Because that's been my other big deal these days too, is not having public contact data to where trolls can reach me at home. Right? So, I mean, they don't get my phone number. No other YouTubers have my current phone number anymore because I find that they sell it to trolls. So, there's no reason for me to put contact information like that out publicly. And by using something like Facebook, because I can just go through and ban trolls who spam me with 20 accounts, I can just ban them and they're removed, and I can see the new people coming in on my fan page who have requests. But it allows me to send files to people real time. It allows me to update my clients real time and allows me to verify they're real people, and it gives me an alternative method if something is going wrong with Skype or whatever. It has a built-in video call. I have one of my clients who his Skype messes up a lot when he's on his phone, and when he's between business meetings and seeing clients, he gets on his phone in his car and we do our video updates right there through Facebook. So it makes it very, very convenient for me to interact with clients because this is a detailed coaching service. I don't just do, hey, I email you once a week. No, I want updates from my people, and I update people's spreadsheets very, very quickly. And that was something that came up the last time. People had said, hey, Jason, what do you mean you started writing programming within a few days for all these clients? Well, because if you do a 1-hour consultation with someone and they've already sent you some form check videos, if you see somebody squat, bench, deadlift on camera, you know their stats, and you talk to them for an hour straight over a video call about what their goals and what their needs are, why can't you start writing their programming? I started writing programming the same day for some of these people. So that's kind of the point. It can be done very, very quickly. And I'm used to doing spreadsheets and writing programs in spreadsheets, and so we just plug it all in and go. And yeah, it is adjusted all the time. And so again, me having a real-time communication like Facebook, to where they can send me a message, hey, there's a problem with my training today, this went bad, I missed this lift, here's a video of my form. I can look at that stuff very, very quickly, assess it, go over, adjust their spreadsheet, and send them a new file right there through Facebook. And I can ask them questions, and because we have a messenger system usually, it allows for me to have quick communication, and I can reach these people from my desktop, I can reach them from my phone, whatever I need to do to stay in touch with those clients. Because again, comprehensive coaching service. So that's the reason I require the Facebook. It makes my job in coaching people easier. And at the end of the day, no one wants to have clients or a coach who it makes it more difficult to do the job. Right? I want people who are actually willing to do it, who want to do it, who are serious about their goals, and again, have easy real-time communication with them for this stuff. So it just makes things so much easier, and it makes it flow really, really smoothly. Because again, if I start taking on more and more clients, this needs to flow smoothly. It can't be a lot of BS and hassle for everyone involved. It needs to be able to just be in a flow and a rhythm. And that allows for me to do that really easily with people. And then so far, my people are very, very happy with that. The clients are. Out of everyone I've taken on, I've only had one guy who's gone MIA. I don't know what happened. He hasn't opened his spreadsheets. He completely disappeared off the internet. So I've only had one who did that. Now, he paid for a full month of coaching, and he got a full month of coaching. And right up until he dropped communication, he seemed happy, but he missed a video call update over a week ago and hasn't opened his new programming. For all I know, something happened to him. But I've only had one person so far who that happened with, but he seemed happy with his first month of coaching. But he was also my least responsive out of all my clients. Most of my clients are updating me regularly. This is a person who would send me a message once a week. We would update. He got one video update. We went through form checks and videos, and then of course he dropped out. So far it's been a pretty high retention other than that one person. I don't even know what happened to him. He doesn't appear to have been on Facebook even for over a week. So I'm going to have it, like I said, at least 2 slots open up this time. If you're interested, apply for them. And I will include a list of what services are offered, what's required for you to be taken seriously. But I am going to be honest with you guys. If you just send me a message saying, hey, I want coaching, I'm going to ignore you. And it's not me being a dick or anything else. It's the case of I've got an instruction list below, and I mean a detailed thing of what is it that you're seeking out of these services. What are you bringing to the table as a client? Who are you? You know, if you just say, hey, I'm interested in coaching, I don't know anything about you. And someone else is going to get that slot who actually put the information I asked for. They told me a little bit about themselves, what their goals are, who they are, their age, their height, their weight, their training experience, why they want me to coach them. Because this isn't about guesswork. What I want to do is get people set up who look like prospective clients, get you in front of a camera on Skype, get a consultation, and let's talk about it. So people are also asking, why are you charging for consultations? Well, it's multifold in nature. Number one, time is money. Time is money. If I'm going to get in front of a camera and spend an hour with somebody, because the consultations take 30 to 60 minutes, I'm going to get paid for it. It's that simple, because the consultations are going to be part of what is used to get you started. This is what we're going to use to build your full program. So it gets rid of time wasters, gets rid of people who aren't serious. And again, I'm already investing time. I'm actually working. When I get you in front of that camera for that consultation, it is work mode. We're going straight into getting to know each other, but I'm also taking notes, figuring out who you are, what you need, and I'm using that consultation to get your first week of training programming written. So honestly, in terms of what I normally charge, that's actually the least amount of money. So a $25 consultation, when you consider that you're going to only get 2 more calls like that every single month, and that's part of the package, it's actually, in terms of my workload, I make the least money per hour out of that. So again, it's totally reasonable, and again, it gets rid of time wasters, and it's just part of the package. Because at the end of the day, I don't see a lot of the other YouTubers and other people who are offering coaching services offering the comprehensive level of coaching that I'm giving. And what I would say is that people who don't understand that, once they kind of look at what I do, if I get them in front of a camera and explain in real time what exactly the coaching is, and then they get started, then they realize, oh, I'm quite serious about it being very comprehensive. Like, it is, again, detailed spreadsheets, updated all the time, real-time form coaching. So I mean, if people send me their form check videos, a lot of times I'm going to look at their form and I'm going to message them back the same day. So if you send me something and there's some problems with your bench press or your squat or your overhead press, we're going to address it right there. The programming is all going to be periodized. I mean, and it's going to vary. Like as of right now, I've got a mix of people who are on full body 3-day-a-week programs. I have people who are on 4-day-a-week upper lowers. And we rotate those individual programs are rotated around your work schedules, your life. My guys who are athletes, they have practice, they have sport-specific training, and I have to schedule their actual training around that. I have to schedule it around their work schedules, around their lives. So it's fully customized. It's highly detailed. And again, I like spreadsheets. So it's all done on spreadsheets. People are going to get it in spreadsheets. But yeah, I'm enjoying the process so far. Like, for me, this is a viable business. It's something I enjoy. Thus far, my clients have been very happy. I've been very happy with my clients. And so I'm going to keep moving forward with it and keep growing this business. So I'm going to have to add clients slowly. And sometimes clients are going to drop out. That's normal. And that's kind of the other point with it is I'm not making clients sign contracts. And the reason I'm doing that is that I plan on offering a good enough coaching service that people are going to sign on indefinitely. Like, a couple of my guys have already said they wanted this lifetime service. I got them locked in at the low rate for them starting up. And these are people who, based upon our interactions and what they've told me, they plan on, as long as I offer a coaching service, even if it's for years and years, they plan on staying on. Thus far, people are happy with the level of service they're getting. And here's what I would say to people who say, well, I don't know that I'm skeptical of that level of service. That's fine. Don't apply. Someone else will take the slot. Someone who actually legitimately wants it will take the slot. I'm not that worried about it. And that's been the fascinating thing with the way people say, well, I don't want to do it because I've got to pay a consultation fee. Well, that's fine. Someone else will. Someone else will get the slot. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. As long as I'm getting the clients I'm happy with who are legitimately interested. And the other thing is, people have said, well, does that mean any of the video time is there just for me to bro out with my favorite YouTuber? Yes, that is actually a big selling point. And some of my clients who followed me for years or have been fans a long time or whatever, uh, they get that time in front of the camera with me, and a lot of them find it amusing. It's funny because you do develop a bit of a friendship with your clients. Your clients are always going to be, there's a relationship there, and there can be a friendship with that. But that is a side aspect to it. The training is always going to be the main thing. But have there been times where we just get a good conversation going after we talk training, where I will chat with my client for an extra 30 minutes sometimes? Yeah, of course it happens. We talk about life. I mean, that's the nature of it, because you have someone in a video call. Unless I have something else scheduled shortly after, if I gave them that hour slot, of course we occasionally chat about other stuff. And it's very personal. But that's a big part of being someone who's a YouTuber with outreach, who has followers and people who enjoy what you do, is there's going to be that element to it with the coaching. But that is a big difference. This isn't the email coaching that a lot of people are thinking of, which is very impersonal. My coaching is through social media. It's real time, and it involves me twice a month spending an hour in front of a camera, either Facebook, Skype, something like that, with each person, so that we can update everything that's going on and find out what's going on in their life. Because at the end of the day, coaching is customized, and coaching is based upon what is going on in your life right now. Right? So I'm not offering workouts. I'm not emailing people, here's your workout for $250. No, I'm actually coaching people. It's form coaching. It's getting to know you. It's getting to know what motivates you, and customizing everything based upon what's happening for you right now. So it's a legitimate coaching service, and that's the product that I want to offer, and that's the reason that I'm only going to have limited numbers of slots open up at any given time, because it does require a fair amount of time on my part to help each person. Because it's not just kicking out a cookie cutter workout. That's not coaching. A coach needs to be in tune with what is going on with your life as a person. That is what coaching is. There's a relationship there, just like with a personal trainer you hire. All right, guys, well, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.